Now, if you would please applaud to welcome to us the Mayor of DC and our elected delegate, Eleanor Holmes Norton. Mayor Bowser and Eleanor Holmes Norton. How many of you were with us for our morning meetings? Raise your hands. Awesome. How many of you are joining us for the afternoon? Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for the work that you have done. Thank you to Neighbors United for DC Statehood, to Stand Up Free DC, to the Statehood Coalition for all of the work that you all have done to pull this event together. I told the story this morning that our first lobby day 2.5 years ago, we had 60 people show up and 40 people actually volunteer. Today we had 438 people sign up for 61 different meetings. And we're well on track to have over 200 volunteers here today. I also want to say thank you really briefly to Planned Parenthood of Metropolitan Washington, the League of Women Voters, Sierra Club DC, and People for the American Way, who also helped us publicize and reach out, and some of them are here with us today. So let's give a hand to those organizations. None of you care about hearing from me, so I'm going to turn it over to our esteemed delegate, Eleanor Holmes Norton, for some remarks.
Welcome to my house that I'm trying to make your house by becoming the 51st state. You know, the most important, what they think is the most important hearing of the year is going on now. Wait until they see the hearing that is going to make DC the 51st state. So I want to thank DC Vote, our mayor, for coming here to be with us. I want to thank our statehood delegation, and I want to thank all these DC faces that I see here in the House of Representatives. I want you to know we are getting very far. We are far ahead. We have the Speaker of the House saying it is time for a vote for statehood. Tomorrow, Senator Carper, the lead sponsor in the Senate, will introduce our bill in the Senate of the United States. And when is the H.R. 1 vote? Next week. The House will vote for the first time on, let me put it this way. We will get a majority vote on our right to become the 51st state when H.R. 1 goes to the floor and we are in that bill. It's just like being voted by the House of Representatives to be the 51st state. So watch that vote. Your elected officials are here. Your enthusiasm is here, and we're on our way. I can't thank you enough for coming here so they see what we mean by saying give the people of the District of Columbia the same rights that your constituents have. Thank you for putting a face on my bill. I'm sorry. I'm very unused to introducing anyone. But I am very pleased to introduce to you today, or this morning, this afternoon, our mayor who is leading us forward to become the 51st state, Mayor Bowser.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just delighted to see so many people here representing Washington, D.C., and as the Congresswoman says, the real Washington, D.C. Over the last couple of years, it has been incumbent upon all of us to let the world know that these are the faces of Washington, D.C., not what you see at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. And in these last couple of years, it has also been our great pleasure to advance the cause of statehood and create a path to end what is a real injustice in our American system. And I am so pleased that the residents of Washington, D.C. has stepped up and come out to vote in the largest number ever for statehood for Washington, D.C. They voted on our boundaries. DC residents voted on our representative democracy and constitution, and we are in the best position ever to get our government started. And our Congresswoman has gathered more co-sponsors of our statehood bill than ever. So we want to thank Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton. We know the cause here today, and DC Vote and Bowser explained the strategy for today to get in front of new members, to get in front of the committee members, and to make sure that they understand that we're not asking for a handout. We take care of ourselves in Washington, D.C. Let them know that we pay more taxes than 22 states, more per capita than any, that we give more to the feds than we get back. Let them know we're not asking for a handout, but we're demanding our rights as American citizens. Are you with me on that? Yeah. So that is what you're going to tell them. So I am also pleased that when Senator Carper introduces the bill in the Senate, he's going to be joined by a Democrat that we've been going after for a long time, and it's so important that he's going to come on to co-sponsor our bill. And he completes the Democratic Virginians that are supporting DC Statehood. So let's thank Senator Mark Warner for his support of DC becoming the 53rd state.
Thank you all very much again for the day. We have a lot of work to do still this afternoon. I know that the mayor and the Congresswoman have places to go. I think a hearing might be going on. I said this morning it's the second most important thing happening on the Hill today as far as I'm concerned. 700,000 people being enfranchised is a bigger deal. So we're going to let them head out. Those of you who are here, please enjoy your lunch. We will bring everybody together in your teams to get you briefed and set up and ready to go for the afternoon. In the meantime, feel free to mix and mingle and meet your teams and your team leaders. Ask questions of the folks who are here. Have a terrific afternoon. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much.